And we're back to learning Gimp. Let me show you another melt text effect. I'll start with a black background. I'll make my foreground color white and I add the text using the type tool. You can press also T for that. Let me use Arial. Everyone has that installed, so press Ctrl A on my text. Arial, and I use heavy. Let me find a good size. 400 is too much. Let me use 250, that should work. I use the alignment tool, left click on it and then put it in center. It's our starting point. Copy this layer 2 times. Hold Ctrl when you drag it up and down. So that's what we've got now. Let me select the center one and I use the perspective tool, Shift P. And then just drag it down a little bit up here so that we have an angle. We'll do the same for the other ones and we'll reposition them slightly. This is just a question of personal taste, so there are no specific values or specific positions. Just pick something that you like. When you've got what you want to transform, afterwards we need to go to layer and layer to image size for all of these text layers. It makes it 3 times for us. The next step is to create a smelting effect. Let me go to the bottom one first, which is my middle layer, and I use the warp transform. Depending on the values that you've got, you have a harder effect or a softer effect. All I can tell you is try to play around with these values and then find something that you like for your specific case. For me, I want to have the spacing at around 20, strength relatively high, and I can make it even a bit bigger. I want to have an effect that's more, I don't want to say chaotic, but that's a little bit more wavy. So I'll go over these areas multiple times. Just left click and drag. For my second layer I drag upwards, which is the layer on top. Once you're happy, just merge these layers. We've got all the text elements on one layer. Create a new layer. I call it gradients, and it's important that it's transparent. We'll add a gradient right here. You can also press G for that. Let me use foreground to background first and linear. This is where we start. Top to bottom and hold Control. Now I have these 2 points. And I want to make one in center, so I go to the center and then double click. We have a third point. Now you can access these points by left clicking on them and adjusting the color right here with the swatch. I'll make it turquoise to pinkish, and in center I want to have a bluish color. And once again, you can play around here or use different colors. It's up to your liking. But once you've got that, change the blending mode to multiply, and it's going to be affected only to the text. And this is the process that you can use to recreate this melting text effect in Gimp. I hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.